Hey guys, this is Donnie again. Welcome back to the channel. I'm over here on a gorgeous New England day, and I got some good news. I ended up selling my supercharged Miata. I pretty much bought it for a flip car. Since January, I'd literally been doing nothing but flipping cars, and I finally got another full-time job, so that's why there's been a delay. But I'm with you today in my new project, which I still don't know if I'm going to keep yet. I did not want to end up with this car. I actually almost traded the Celsior for it like 3 or 4 months ago. It came back to me for half price. So I'm about to show you guys my $3,000 240SX. So there she is. You don't find a $3,000 car like this in New England very often. If you looked closely and you know S chassis, you know this car is very clean body-wise. It's had the driver's side frame rail replaced. Otherwise, I can't really find any rot on the car. There's one little spot in the rear quarter that'll probably get covered by overs, which really hurts me to say that this car needs overs, because I'll post a picture of what it looked like when I got it right here, and you're gonna be like, who the hell did this? When I was taking off the flares on this car, man, I was almost crying. I got a couple stupid little clips I'm gonna throw in right here. I want to know, whoever did this, how guilty did you feel? That's both fucking layers, dude. They're both there. The hatch too, man. The hatch is rust-free too. Why would you drill holes in this stuff? It kind of sucked to see somebody do that to this nice of a car. But it was in a little bit of a front-end collision. I've been working on it for like the past hour. My phone was on the charger. I forgot to charge it last night. But I've been working on it for like the past hour or so. And I've tweaked the radiator support to the point where the hood closes and lines up somewhat. The fenders need to be replaced. The hood needs to be replaced. The radiator support needs to be replaced. And the kid that I bought it from thinks this KA is garbage. He's a single cam guy, and when he said that, I stopped listening to him. It's got a cylinder 4 misfire. It's got a heavy sense of oil in cylinder number 4, so it probably needs a valve cover gasket. So I'm going to grab a valve cover gasket, put a plug in it. We'll see if that fixes the misfire. If not, he gave me a freshly rebuilt KA in the trunk. It's got ARP head studs, Chromatic MLS head gasket, and I guess some other goodies. The pan is tapped for a turbo drain. It may go down that route because it's not the cleanest shell in the world, but it is presentable. Anyway, let's check out the rest of it. So you can see bay's pretty clean, for especially for a New England car. It's just a KA. You can tell radiator support was tweaked like crazy. Obviously the fender's creased, radiator support's tweaked, that fender's creased, so I need to replace the whole radiator support. I had to pull off one of the stands just to try and tweak it to the point where it would close. You can see it caved in the mount, so I got to try and drill it out and fix that if I can't find a replacement. However, I do got somebody that's relatively close to me that just bought a hatch for a part out. Now you may be wondering what's up with this ugly bash bar, and to be honest, I can't answer that for you. That thing is coming right off the car. I actually dug out some of my old S13 parts right there. And I have another front bumper, shark nose front bumper back there with a factory rebar. So this car is going to get a factory rebar. And you may have seen this when I was turning quick. He also gave me a full BN rep kit. That's a brand new Duraflex bumper. It's a real BN rear bumper. It has the tag. And then the skirts are some off-brand. I want to say the skirts might even be Duraflex too. But all that's going to be going on the car today. I'm going to throw the front bumper on. Well, not all of it, but I'm going to throw the front bumper on. But I want to show you guys, like, this hurts my soul, man. This is all factory metal. And, like, the paint on this car is really clean. This car's been painted at one point in its life. But that's through both layers of factory metal, man. And, like, I almost want to plug weld it and fix the quarters, but this car is not really worth that much to me. If you come back here and you look at the hatch, all you guys from New England, you know, man, like a rot-free S13 hatch, like this was a spoiler-free car at one point, I guess. And they had this ugly Rocket Money wing on it. But look at that. $3,000. It does run. And we're going to be digging into the misfire as well as the front bumper because I need to get this thing on the road by Monday. For a car that smacked a wall pretty hard, she don't look that bad now. Actually, I don't really know what it hit. I gotta take these front flares off. Are these cut? No, they're not. Who the fuck does this? Alright, I gotta take these front flares off. I just felt the harness up there, so I gotta tuck that. I mean, it's on stock suspension, so I guess it really doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna give all the spots that have been sitting under, like overs and the spoiler and everything, a nice wash because the paint on this thing's actually relatively nice. Looks like she's probably gonna need a hood. Definitely on the lookout for a rad support. If you're from the New England area and you have one for sale, hit me up. I'll buy it. I don't care how much it is at this point. I just want it. If you're a body guy, you want to straighten it, hit me up. I'm willing to pay for it right now just to get it to fit a little bit better. Hood to close, hood to line up, fenders to line up, all that bullshit. So I'm going to be on the lookout for a lot of parts. This is where I'm holding off for today. I spent about 3 hours jumping up and down on the radiator support to fit this bumper from what it looked like this morning. This thing looks like a completely different car. I still don't know, like, who does this, man? I got like bullets in the side of my fucking hatch. She looks like a different car. I just took a rag, cleaned up everything, dude. The paint underneath is nice. Like, car's okay. It's not terrible. It really looks pretty good, especially for $3,000. You really can't beat it. But that's where I'm ending it. I got to go pick up some parts to take care of the misfire. It's literally just going to be changing plugs, wires, cap, rotor, all that crap. So I'm not going to record it. But I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video at the Supra. We're going to see if the harness that I made works or not. And if it doesn't, we're calling tweaked and we're getting an $1,800 harness. Thank you everybody that's been continuing with the support, everybody that's been subscribing recently. I really appreciate it. And hopefully you guys like this content as well as the Supra. But we're getting back to the Supra for the next one, baby.